Hiring an influencer or a company without a brand guideline is a big no-no. You definitely want to tell them what they can do and what they can't do, because this is going to make things way smoother. In this case, I'm going to show you a system that's called Ethos, and basically creating a brand guideline with this is super easy and smooth. So let me show you how right now. What's up, SaaS Masters? Like I said, I'm going to show you Ethos, and it's super easy to create a brand guideline with this. Now, if you want to check out a deal that's going on, do check that link in the description. Now, like I said, the idea is to create a brand guideline, and you don't want to make things complex. So this will help you out with this, okay? So let me show you a quick brand guideline that I created. You have different options for different possibilities. In this case, I chose this template, and I wrote some content here for one of my companies, which is Capacio. And you can see that I have my content, which is brand content, your taglines, the purpose of this company, the story for this company, the mission, the position, the tone of voice, copy style, and all this with easy to go options here with the categories. Okay, so basically all this was created with Ethos AI, which helps me create everything really super easily. Obviously, I just grabbed the content as it goes because this is just a demo video, but it's super easy to create all of this. Next, I have the identity for this. So you got the logos that you can use, and I also have the style. So in this case, I'm letting them know what colors they can use, secondary colors, monotone colors, etc., just for demo purposes. And then I have some rules, what they can't do and not do, okay? And I have several options for this to make this really complex. So in this case, I'm just telling them, hey, you can do this, but you can't do this, okay? Basically, it's like not centered or without a background, and I'm letting them know really easily what they can't do or not do, okay? Now, how can I do this? Well, super easy. Let me go into Ethos, and I can create a brand new guideline. So I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna name this just new for testing purposes, and I have 3 available options for the templates. I can view the avant-garde. There we go. This is how it's going to look, how it's going to flow. There's also the Scandinavian, which is more like a dark mode style. See how that flows. If you like that, you can go ahead and choose that. Bauhaus. See how this looks. This is what I use for my brand guide. There we go. And if I like one of these, I'll go ahead and select it, save and continue. And I'm going to be taken to these categories. So I got the brand content, the brand assets, the brand style, and the brand rules. Now, one of the things that I really like about Ethos is it makes things super smooth and easy to build this, okay? So first of all, it's asking me for add brand taglines. So I could be kind of lost, like, what does it mean? What should I write here? Well, they have this little information icon that I can click on it, and it's gonna let me know what I have to do here. And it's also going to give me some examples of what other companies do. For example, Airbnb says belong anywhere. If I click on next one, BMW, the ultimate driving machine. So, okay, with this, I know exactly what I need to do on the brand taglines. Now, I can also use AI to make things even smoother. So if I click on this AI system, all I have to do is let it know what I want for this section, okay? So I have to tell it what my company is about and kind of give it the idea, and it'll write the whole thing for me, okay? Now, with that in mind, let me go ahead and write something really quickly. Okay, so I just gave the idea to AI so it can generate it for me, and it's gonna start doing its magic right away. Here we go. I'm grabbing the first tagline, so it already wrote 1, 2, and 3, and I can select the tagline that I want to use. So it's giving me ideas in case I don't have it, okay? Now, it's super easy to use AI in every single one of these sections. Once it's done, it's giving me the option to input it automatically inside of here. So it makes things super smooth. Then you got your brand purpose, brand story, brand values, and you have a checklist on the right to make sure that obviously you got all the points done. In this case, I got 0% because basically I haven't done anything, but basically you write all your content right here. Next is you got your brand assets. So in this case, I have the option to drag and drop or just select here and grab something from my desktop and add it right here. Brand logo and taglines, brand icon, brand wordmark, subsidiary logos, upload brand alternative color lookup logos. And again, I can click on the information icon to know what this is about, and it's going to give me an idea for every single one of these options. Upload brand alternative color lookup logos, brand color icon library, etc. All of this information that's going to help our brand guideline look really great and professional. The brand style, this is where you're going to add your colors. So it's super easy. So just click on add, and basically you get the hex option, RGB, HSL, depending what you're going to use. And you can also use the color selection here, and you'll get the hex option. So if I want to select that color, I add it here, and boom, that's one of my primary colors. And I can add more right here. And that same thing goes with the brand secondary colors, monotone, radiance, fonts, and secondary fonts all from here. So everyone knows what they need to use when they are going to create content for this particular company. Okay. You got your brand rules. As you saw in the demo that I provided, I have the do's and don'ts for this particular one. So I uploaded 2 images in this case, but you can do that also for logo taglines, brand icon, wordmark, and trademark, the options right here for the brand. So you're giving them the clear example of what they do and can't do when they're going to do content. Okay. So it makes things super easy. And once you're done with all of that, jump into the settings section. So basically you can change the name here. Now also, if you didn't like the template that you chose, you can change it from here. Okay. Change guideline primary description, change guideline secondary description. The template, if you don't like it, go ahead and change it from here. The headline text font. So if you want to change the font from here for the style, the headline text size, the body font, the body text, change the button background color. So in this case, if you don't like purple, like the example that I've shown you, you can change it from here because basically it might not be the brand colors that you use. You can change the hover over button also. Upload the logo, upload template background image. You have the option to change the publish status. So if you want to keep it as draft, or you want to make it private, or if you might want to make it public. So you have all these options available. I'll make it public for this case, for example. You can password protect it. You can whitelist domain. So if you don't want to use the domain that they provide, go ahead and add your domain here. But do remember that you have to add the DNS record and point it to this IP address so you use your own domain. Okay, so it's really important that you know that. Enable PDF download. So if you want to give them the option to download it as a PDF, or maybe you want this as a PDF and then share it, you got the option here. And the meta tags, if you want to add the information for SEO purposes or for social media purposes, where you have the title, description, and images. If you don't want to make this public, you definitely don't want to add the information here. But if it is, it will help you with ranking your company. Okay. Sharing list, if you want to share this with someone, it's super easy. Just add the email. If you want the editor list, go ahead and add them right here. So it's super easy to work on your brand guidelines. And once you're done, go to my brand guidelines and you're going to find the list of all your brands that you created right here. So this is the one that you just saw. Remember the one you viewed. If I edit this, you'll see that I have all the information right here added. So I got the brand guideline taglines here. And again, I just added all of these, but obviously you have to add 1 or maybe 2, depending on how many brand taglines you have. But these were all created with the AI that Ethos has for us. So if you want to use that, it's a really great option. But there you go. That is Ethos. Like I said before, you definitely don't want to hire someone without using a brand guideline, because basically you open up the door to let them use whatever colors they like, whatever logos they find on the web. And that's not the case. You want to have that really locked in so they know what colors they can use, what tone of voice, what they can do and not do, and just a lot of things that are in the brand guideline that it just lets them know what they can do. But there you go. That is Ethos. If you want to check it out, link will be provided in the description. And that's a wrap.